Good evening, my wonderful subscribers. Welcome to my 38th VHS review. Today we are reviewing Brum and the Snow Thieves. If you remember, back in January 2021, I did another Brum VHS review. This was of Brum and the Airport Adventure and other stories. This one, though, I don't really know what to say about this one, actually. The only episode on here that I remember watching religiously was the Snow Thieves episode itself. Yeah, I used to watch my very best of Brum DVD religiously when I was a kid, and Snow Thieves was one of the episodes on it. Yeah, I feel that Snow Thieves is a pretty good episode, and as for all the other episodes on this tape, really love it too. As for Brum itself, as I explained in my previous Brum VHS review, I really love how much action they can cram into 10 minutes of Brum. Yeah, Brum absolutely kicked ass back in the day for me, and it still does. Yeah, Brum kicked ass and it still does. I just love Brum. Anyway, so here's the front cover. Here's the spine, here's the back. So there's 6 episodes in total. This is of the 2000 series. I do enjoy the 1991 and 1994 series as well, but I mainly grew up with the 2000 series, which was a lot more action heavy and faster paced than the 1991 and 1994 series. So 6 episodes, released in 2002 by Ragdoll and VCI, and it has a running time of approximately 60 minutes. Now, before we start, I've actually got to say something about this this VHS. Earlier today, when I was watching through this VHS to check how good the tape quality is and also think of what I'm going to say, I actually discovered that this VHS also contains all the episodes from the Brum and the Runaway statue VHS. But we're not going to go through those episodes now in this review. But yeah, for some reason the episodes from the Brum and the Runaway statue VHS are on here as well. I looked on the Brum wiki and the VHS wiki, and I couldn't find anything to say that some of the Snow Thieves VHSs had this problem, but yeah, you can see there's a lot of tape here for a 60-minute tape, and as I said, that's because all the episodes from the Runaway statue VHS are also on here. Oh my god. No clue how that must have happened. It was definitely a mistake, though. But at least you get more episodes from here. And no, we will not be covering the Runaway statue episodes on this VHS. Otherwise, this review will last way too long, and I'll get very, very tired. But I think when I next do a Brum VHS review, and I'm probably going to review the Runaway statue VHS, and I'm just going to pop this tape in and review the episodes on there, since I've technically got the Runaway statue VHS on here as well. But yeah, today we're only going to be I'm only going to be showing you the episodes that are actually listed on the box, and not the Runaway statue episodes. So sit back, relax, go get some snacks and a drink if you like. This review's going to be about 65 minutes long. Into the VHS player you go. Camera onto the tripod, and we shall begin. I'm also probably going to be working on the script for for my retrospective video at the same time as doing this review. So if you hear some typing in the background, guys, that's what's going on. And also because of how much excess tape is on here with all the Runaway statue episodes, I'm not gonna rewind at the end. I'm just gonna pause the VHS and then end the review as soon as the end credits song of Pantomime Cow finishes. Oh, it goes a bit funny here. I've heard that, yeah, not too many people like the VCI logo. A lot of people find it scary, but I really don't mind the VCI logo. I've never minded the VCI logo. I don't understand why a lot of people find it scary. Right, here we go. Opening titles. Ah, God. So much nostalgia. Oh. This show's music in both the 1991-1994 series and the 2000 series. Both soundtracks just kick ass. The picture quality in this is alright, but the audio quality's not great, so I'm gonna have to turn it up quite loud.
Brum's off to the big town.
That's good. Oh, the music. Right, here we go. Snow Thieves. And just make sure the camera is centralized enough. Perfect.
Oh, look, Brum. It's Mr. and Mrs. Puss.
Yeah, this is the one I remember watching religiously.
They're dressed up to go skiing. They've got their snowboard.
It's not called skiing if you're using a snowboard. It's called snowboarding. Get it right. Open this up. Now, one thing. Actually, I'm gonna wait till the next episode to mention what I want to say because I thought of this. I thought of what I want to say in that episode when I was watching through the Golden Loo. Yeah, there's always people who want to steal money. The big town, or Birmingham, as it's which is where Brum is set, seems to have a lot of crime in it, and there seem to be a lot of thieves in the big town. But interestingly, in the 1991-1994 series, there were only a few times that Brum had to chase thieves and robbers. In the 2000 series, it seems that Brum has to chase robbers in every second episode. In like every 2 episodes, it's a robbery seems to happen. Oh, I love the music. Yes, but I think I have heard that Birmingham, again, that's where Brum is supposed to be set. I have heard that Birmingham is quite a crime-heavy city. It was one of the UK's most crime-heavy cities. So I guess it does kind of make sense why there'd be a lot of robbers in the big town. Is it true that actually, I'm not sure. Is it true that Birmingham is a very crime-heavy city, guys? tell me in the comments whether I'm right or not. Sneezy boy. Oh, I also like how they are in summer clothes, and this is supposed to be like, and this is supposed to be like a And this is supposed to be like a winter place. You can tell that's the snow they use in these indoor skiing places is never actual snow. And I don't think you'd actually be able to build snowmen out of them. Yeah, the editing in this show isn't the best. You can see that Brum went onto the snow in the previous shot, and then we see him going onto the snow again. Like, and as a kid, when I thought there was like two areas of snow that Brum went onto, and then he went onto the second area, and then Brum went onto the second area of snow. But nowadays, I realise that it's a showcase of the not very good editing in this. Yeah, the editing in this is not very good. There's a heavy use of speeding up and slowing down. So yeah, this show's editing may not be the best, but I think considering the show, how likely the low budget this show's how low the budget of this show likely was, I guess the poor editing is forgivable. There just happens to be a pair of car skis made specifically for Brum, almost like they knew Brum would one day, almost like the people who own this place knew that one day Brum would eventually come here and have them ready at the top of the hill for him one day. Plot convenience much. I guess still though, it's pretty cool to see Brum in those ski shoes for Brum are pretty cool, I guess. And where Brum went up, that's the way they should have come up. Those robbers are idiots. They should have. You're not supposed to sort of run up the slope like that. Yeet. Poof. And Brum lands perfectly. Of course, Brum's gonna land perfectly, isn't he? That snow kind of looks like icing sugar. I don't know, it kind of does. I just thought I'd mention it.
Well done, Brum.
I wonder if the production team like poured like icing sugar on top of the snow that was already in the skiing center where it was filmed, the indoor skiing center. And is it actually cold in there? Because I can see that there's actual breath there. Or I wonder if that breath was added to try and make it seem like an actual plane. Like it was actually cold in there. Snowballs. Being rained with snow. Indeed. Right. We don't need to see this next bit. I'll show you the outro when it properly finishes. Probably finish the VHS review. Right, here we go. Golden Lou. I think this is one of the most well-known episodes and most beloved. I think it's kind of overrated, this episode, to be honest. Now, what I wanted to say, I realised this at the start of the episode, is I appreciate how this show always uses practical effects wherever possible. There isn't even though this show came out in the 2000s, this was made in the 2000s when CGI was really starting to become mainstream. I appreciate how this show always uses practical effects where possible and only uses CGI where absolutely necessary. Brum is still a remote control practical model as he was in the 1991-1994 series. There's a lot of practical stunt work, there's a lot of in-camera stunt work, a lot of practical effects as well. And again, CGI is only used where absolutely necessary. Though admittedly, wherever the CGI is used, it's always obvious that it's CGI. But again, considering that this show likely had quite a low budget, I think the poor CGI effects and the poor editing can be forgiven. I think those robbers are the same two who, I think those robbers are the same two from Brum and the Airport Adventure. Oh, they're off. Of course they're gonna steal it. Yeah, who doesn't want a golden throne, a golden potty? It even looks like a throne. I can get some. The comedy is very simple in this show, but I do get occasional laughs out of this show. Oh, the music. Oh, this is funny. Look what happens here. One of Brum's eyes. It's like Brum almost knew they'd wipe it. It's like Brum almost knew they'd wipe that down and see him there. That's always funny. And Brum could have gone round there to stop them, but I bet he just wanted to taunt them like that. Oh, the use of saxophones and stuff. Shush. Shush to you too. Oh, well, yeah, practical effects again, as I said. So much paint. Stunt work. Good. Oh god. Yeah, again, they always using practical stunt work and practical effects wherever possible. I think. Oh goodness. I think part of Brum of 2000s Brum's charm comes from how many CGI shows were around at the time it was made, how many animated shows were around at the time it was made. And then Brum is made completely in live action, aside from the occasional use of CG effects. Yeah, aside from Thomas and Friends, yeah, part of Brum's appeal definitely comes from how few live action kids shows there are out there. Thomas was obviously still using models at the time 2000s Brum came out, but I don't think it was because Brum was in live action, unlike most kids shows at the time. I definitely feel that that's where Brum's charm and appeal came, and part of the reason Brum became so popular. Poof!
What are you going to do, Brum?
But what Brum does next is pretty funny. I like how that was practical too. How Brum jumping off the edge was done practically too. Rarely do we hear sounds from other from the performers, grunting noises and stuff from the performers. But I guess Brum is Indiana Jones now. I don't think we should question how Brum was able to hook the toilet on behind him. Oh, lovely music. Poof! Where's the remote? Here it is. Next episode. Fast forward to the next episode. Yeah, this is a pretty fun episode. Runaway stone ball. I always walk over stone balls whenever I see them. Just...
What's going to happen today, Brum? It's the big town workers. They're moving those big stone balls.
Don't you need to, like, put that in place with cement or something?
Hurry up, Job and Bob.
Yeah, literally those are their names. Why do they need to move that lorry? Can't they just roll the thing off?
No.
Can't they just roll it off the lorry? Why do they have to move the lorry? If they hadn't moved the lorry, that wouldn't have happened. Yeah, I like how the ball is done practically as well. Yeah, but anytime Brum flies, it's done with either green screen or CGI. I think it's definitely done with. I think anytime Brum flies, it's definitely done with by putting Brum's model on a green screen rig and done it and do it like with motion control. I think either that or it's fully CGI. Very dangerous. Now I'm wondering if that was done as a miniature. If the ball crushing the car was done as a miniature. I can tell it was done in camera, but I think but it looked kind of small scale when I saw the crushing was done. So I'm wondering if the car being crushed was done as a miniature. So much happens in just 10 minutes. Now it comes back. Yeah, the car being crushed could have been done with CGI, but I could tell it was done as a practical effect. Probably as a miniature. But it may have been done as a full-scale effect, I just can't tell. But knowing the budget this show probably had, the low budget this show probably had, I think the car being crushed was done as a miniature. Can't say for sure though. Oh, this is funny. Exhausting, man. Oh Christ. Just jump off, man. You're not going that fast. Yeah, pretty good joke. Averts expectation. Very nice comedic timing there. With that gag of the policeman not being able to catch him. Now the ball's been practical all the way up until now, but yeah, it's pretty obvious that the ball was CG when it went up the ramp, and maybe when it was in the air as well. Yeah, and Brum squishing down, yeah, definitely CG there. The ball going up the ramp, up and off the ramp, definitely CG. I could definitely tell it was CG. They wouldn't be able to get enough momentum to roll it up the ramp if they did it practically, so So I can understand why the ball was done with CG there. But again, I appreciate this show for using practical effects wherever possible, and only ever using CG where it's necessary. Unlike most shows. Yeah, unlike how most kids shows are being animated. Definitely adds to the appeal of Brum, with most of it being with it being done with practical effects wherever possible. What's the next episode? The music box. I'm getting tired now, guys.
Oh look, it's the traffic policeman with his horse, Arrow.
Arrow? That's a cool. That's a pretty badass name for a horse. Pretty fitting and pretty badass. Yay. Shit, a tired man.
It's ballet, Brum.
Yeah.
And there is their precious mascot. It's the music box.
Yes.
Uh-oh, there's a baddie about.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, as I said, there often is. In the big town and probably Birmingham as well. Yeah, stepping on them. No stealing. Yay.
Time to begin.
Brum's even gonna join in. He obviously wants to, though. Oh yeah, the tape goes a bit funny here as well. The music goes distorted. Yeah, the tape that kind of breaks up here. The music going all funny. The tape. Yeah, I appreciate how they were able to make Brum sprint practically as well. I wonder how they did it though. I mean, I can't see any obvious rotating platforms or anything. Maybe there was a rotating platform and but it was a green one and they removed it in post-production. I don't know. I really don't know. again, overuse of sped up footage. As I said, editing isn't great, but forgivable considering this show likely didn't have a very high budget. Remember, Aaron loves apples, so yeah, so we're gonna stop them. Obviously, that was how we was gonna stop them. Oh yeah, and often the robbers do get arrested by the police. There is a genuine sense of justice in this show, unlike a lot of other kids' shows. But because the robbers often get arrested at the end, there is a genuine sense of justice. Which again I think added to this show's appeal.
Well done, Aaron. You can dance too.
Nay to you too. Okay. Now on to the penultimate episode. Oh, hang on, I've gone a bit too far. Instantly offering to carry it. Cool. Nice.
Look, Brum. I wonder where she's going.
Hell. Like, she's going to hell. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I do want to make a lot of health jokes. For a second I thought I saw the Japan flag. Obviously not.
You have to pay to get in.
Yes. Predictably there's going to be someone who's going to want to steal the money. As there is in Brum episodes. They either want money or something valuable. There's always robbers who want money or something valuable.
Uh-oh.
Always in these episodes.
Aaron's money. Better watch out.
Brum's gonna... obviously gonna go now.
Go for it, Brum. Right.
Of course he'd get a strike. He's Brum. Of course Brum would get a strike. Don't sing.
He's picked his pocket.
Yeet.
Brum.
Yeah, onto the lane and then off the lane. Oh, the music. Oh, I love... No, yeah. Cool, but Brum. Yeah, Brum is a lot more agile than his, than he was in the 1991-1994 series. That's why he can fly and he has all these different sorts of abilities and such. It's not really flying Brum can do, and more gliding downstairs and such. Yeah, it's not really flying and more gliding. Oh, what a tragedy! She has entered the restaurant! Oh, how tragic! No, you are not having the cake. Oh! Cum. Well, no, not red cum. I know, it's ketchup. Cum. Practical effect. Oh, sorry. Hell, that's where she's gonna go. They're gonna kill her and send her to hell. Oh dear, yeah. Gonna slip. Well, if catching a robber and returning what they stole counts as a strike, then yeah. But in terms of how many pins Brum knocked down, you'll see in the next shot. He only knocked down 6 pins, but he caught the robber after all. So I guess it technically counts as a strike. I don't know. Those are like the same escalators seen in Snow Thieves. Right. The next episode's the last one. Hang on, where's the... Here we are. Brum, piston Brum. Here comes Brum. I could never understand the lyrics of the closing theme of Brum, of the closing theme song of Brum when I was a kid, and I still can't really understand them today either. Pantomime Cow. It's a pretty funny episode, especially towards the end. Ooh, I'm very tired now, guys.
It's the theatre. And it's special. It's dancing for his money.
Yes. robbers. I think with the exception of Runaway Stoneball. I think with the exception of Runaway Ball, I think every episode on this VHS has had somebody steal something, either money or something valuable. Stuff being stolen is definitely a theme of the episodes on this VHS. It's a theme of the whole show. Of most of the episodes of the show, I guess. Again, like 50% of this show's episodes involve stuff being stolen. And the other 50% of the time, it's stuff that's running away and Brum needs to stop. That's basically what every episode of Brum is. Either something's stolen and Brum needs to get it back, or something runs away and Brum needs to stop it. That's basically every episode of the 2000s Brum series in a nutshell. Basically it involves a chase of some sort. Very nice. Again though, very nice action. Oh no, they've entered the theatre. What a tragedy. What a disaster. They have entered the theatre. It's the end of the world. They're worse than Hitler. They have entered the theatre. I love making hell jokes, guys. I'm sorry. In a moo costume. Hello, sexy. Jesus. The way it walks, Christ. Yep, it's them all right. That's the money.
It's them. After them, Brum.
No. No to you too. moo. You'd understand. You'd understand. So got it back. If I do.
Thank you, Brum.
Okay, I know there's all the episodes from Runaway Statue are on here, but we're not gonna watch through them. This is where this review's gonna end. Play us out with the absolute bop that this song is. Playing us out. Oh, this is good. Oh my god, this song's amazing.
Way to go, Brum.
Now I'm gonna mute it here because I don't like the sound that this logo makes. I don't like the sound of this logo. Okay. So there's still a lot of tape left on here, as I said. We're not gonna rewind it. I'm not gonna close up. I'm not gonna rewind it because that would take much too long. But is this VHS worth buying? I think so. Especially if you're a Brum fan. Yes, I do think this VHS is worth buying. As with the previous Brum VHS, Airport Adventure. Yeah, definitely get this VHS, especially if you're a Brum fan. Just make sure it make sure it doesn't have the episodes from. It doesn't accidentally include the Runaway Statue VHS episodes as well. Just make sure it's not a combination of both those VHSs as well, unlike this one. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, worth buying, just make sure you don't, worth buying, just make sure you don't, just make sure you don't, it doesn't include, it's not one that includes the Runaway Statue VHS episodes as well. If you want the Runaway Statue VHS, it's best if you buy that as an actual separate VHS like it was intended. The Runaway Statue episodes being included on here was definitely a mistake. So that's it from me for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to me, Trainlover16, if you haven't already. I had more to say in this review than I thought I would, and although I'm quite tired and I'm recording this in the evening and when I'm quite tired, I still enjoy this VHS review more than I thought I would. And again, as I said, I had more to say than I thought I would. So thanks again so much for watching, guys. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in my next video. Goodbye, everyone!